champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Seattle Seahawks and the representatives from the NFC. The time for talk is over. It's finally time for Super Bowl 72 to get underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set, go.
Give Matt. Oh, what a hit! Dodged the ball loose! Scooped up by the defense. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive play straight ahead. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 tight.
Throwing on 2nd. On the move, headed right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Sending him on the dime. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Long back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
To the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Down. Red. Ready.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hand off to the back. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lead up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Dumped off to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. A lot of Super Bowl left for us as we've reached the end of one. 7-3 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He runs it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Set up. Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Take up.
Pass play coming here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. and you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready? Throwing on third, Cousins. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Jump off top by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Left side 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Check 60. Check. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. 9 Bronco.
Back to throw now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks are going to have it down at the 30-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. This defense just kept swarming.
They give it to him again. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's third and goal. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8.
14, Monarch 6.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. To throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Let's go now. 60 evil, 60 evil. 60 19 Lion.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Little knocks it through. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down pass play coming. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, but he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Third and just 2 to go. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
He was brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready up.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, ready.
Working from the gun. It's Cousins. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Right up the gut. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Another carry for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen he wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Some hesitation getting set and getting the punt away as the play clock expires. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Monarchs out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Cut.
First and 10. Cousins. Brought in right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is it, everyone. Only one quarter between us and a Super Bowl champion. It's the Seahawks in front as they sense a second title is within their reach.
Ready? Break.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
Here's Cousins now. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 19 Lions. First thing 19. 19 tight. 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 5 yards on the play. They can just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A give now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Oh, no, six for Seattle.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
They'll set up here for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Back to the air following that pick six. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
One splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go, here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On the ready.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Buffalo 18.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Third and 13.
60.
Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Fields this at the 19.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today not only have to stuff the run.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the party in the Pacific Northwest, Brock, it is just getting started. The Seattle Seahawks are once again Super Bowl champions. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, these guys have officially joined them.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.